probably seen these AI city evolution videos popping up across YouTube lately. And while they look like they took a massive production team to create, somehow they're pulling in millions of views and generating serious AdSense revenue. Just look at this channel right here. With just 2 videos uploaded, has already gained over 1 million views and more than 30,000 new subscribers. And when I checked the earnings on Social Blade, it showed this channel generated more than $8,000 in a single month. Then there's another channel in the exact same niche, older, barely posting, and it still pulled in almost 500,000 views in a single week, making around $10,000 per month with an average video length of 26 minutes. And here's what most people miss. These videos are not going viral because of expensive tools or complicated workflows. The reason they keep performing is because they are built on a repeatable production system that anyone can follow. And with the free AI tools available right now, you can build the exact same thing yourself without spending a single dollar. That's why in this video, I'm going to walk you through the entire process from start to finish, from how to find the right topic and generate the script, to how to create the visuals, produce the voiceover, and edit everything together in a way that matches the style of the top channels in this niche. So now that you know the full plan, let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing we need to do before creating anything is find the right video topic. And this step matters more than most people think, because the city you choose determines your search volume, your RPM, and how long your video keeps collecting views after you upload it. To do this, we will use Claude. So go ahead and open it. Now, once you're in, head over to the prompt file linked in the description below. Once you're in, you'll find the topic prompt, which is specifically designed for this niche, so make sure to copy it from start to finish. Next, head back into Claude and paste the prompt into the prompt section right here. Now that everything is set, click on the Generate button below. And just like that, Claude AI will provide you with a list of 10 high-potential city evolution video ideas that are built around the exact format used by the top channels in this space. Each idea comes with a full video title and a one-line explanation of why that specific topic has strong view potential. So now your job is to go through the list and choose the one that you like the most. In my case, I will go with option 4. And once you have selected your topic, you are ready for the next step. So now that the topic is locked in, the next thing we need to do is generate the script. And this is not a voiceover script or a narration script. This is a pure visual blueprint, a detailed, cinematic, chronological description of exactly what the camera sees at every moment of the video, moving from the earliest point in history all the way to the present day. Now, to do this, head back into the prompt file from before. Once you're in, you'll find the script prompt below the topic prompt, so make sure to copy the entire prompt from start to finish. Next, head back into Claude and paste the prompt into the prompt section. Now in the prompt, it will ask you to insert your chosen topic, so simply copy the topic you selected above and paste it in. Once that is done, click on the Generate button below. And just like that, Claude AI will generate the entire visual story script in one go. One thing that makes Claude really useful here is that it can generate long, detailed scripts without any issues. As you can see, it has produced a full script covering every major era of the city's history from start to finish. And just like that, you will have a fully validated script that is ready to use for everything that comes next. So now that the script is ready, the next thing we need to do is turn it into a set of detailed image prompts that we will use to create all of the visuals for the video. Now head back into the prompt file from before and copy the image prompt. Next, head back into Claude and paste the prompt into the prompt section. Now in the prompt, it will ask you to paste your full script, so simply copy the script you generated earlier and paste it into the prompt. Once you paste it, it will be attached above, so just type "attached above" and click Next. Now Claude will start generating detailed output. First, it will confirm that the script has been analyzed. Then, it will tell you the total number of image prompts it has created, and then it will start generating them one by one below. Now, these are not ordinary image prompts. Each one describes one precise moment in the city's evolution: the lighting, the atmosphere, the architecture, the time of day, and the exact small change that has occurred from the previous image. And every single prompt ends with the same important line: use the previously generated image as a reference to maintain the exact camera angle, location structure, spatial layout, and visual consistency throughout. This line is what keeps every image locked to the same viewpoint across the entire sequence. So now that all of your image prompts are ready, you are set for the next step, where I will show you how to use them to generate all of the visuals, so make sure to watch closely. Now for this step, we will use Claude AI, so go ahead and open it. Once you're in, click on New Project and you will be redirected to the main interface. Now click here and select the Image option. Make sure to use the correct settings, and in the Model section below, make sure to select Nano Banana Pro since it costs 0 credits, which means you can generate unlimited images completely free. Now head back into Claude and copy the first image prompt from the list. Next, go back into Claude AI and paste the prompt into the prompt section below. Now that everything is set, click on the Generate button to start the process. Within a few seconds, your first image will be ready. Click on it and preview it, and as you can see, it looks really clean and realistic. Now head back into Claude and copy the second image prompt. Then go back into Claude AI and paste the prompt into the prompt section. Now this time, before clicking Generate, drag your first image into the reference section and place it there. With that done, click the Generate button, and once the process is finished, the second image created maintains the exact same camera angle and environment as the first one, with new elements added naturally, which is exactly what we need. Now for the third image, copy the next prompt from Claude, paste it into Claude AI, and drag the second image as a reference this time. Then click Generate. Within a few seconds, the third image will be ready, and you can clearly see how it looks like a perfect continuation of the second one, which makes the entire sequence feel smooth and connected. So, now that you know how to generate the images, make sure to repeat the same process until you have used all of the prompts. Now, once all your images are ready, you are set for the next step, where I will show you how to convert them into moving video clips. Now for this step, we will need video prompts. Now go copy the video prompt generator, then head back into Claude and paste it in. You will be required to paste all of your image prompts into the video generator prompt, so simply copy all of your image prompts you generated earlier and paste them into the prompt. Once you paste them, they will be attached above. So again, just type attached above and click next. Now Claude will start generating video prompts for each scene one by one, and these are not ordinary prompts. These are transition prompts that are specifically designed to describe the smooth, gradual change that needs to happen as the camera watches one moment slowly become the next. So now that all of your video prompts are ready, copy the first one, then head back into Claude AI. This time click on the settings and choose the video option. Now make sure all your settings are correct before proceeding, especially make sure to select VO 3.1 Fast as your generation model. Next, paste your prompt into the prompt section, then drag your first image and place it in the start frame, and drag your second image and place it in the end frame. Make sure you are using the exact images that match the prompt you are using. Now click Next, and it will start generating your first video clip. Within a few seconds, your clip will be ready. Click on it and preview it. And as you can see, the transition between the two images looks smooth, natural, and completely cinematic. Now generate the second video in the same way. Drag the second image into the start frame and the third image into the end frame. Then paste the relevant prompt for those images and click Next. Within a few seconds, your second clip will be ready, and you will notice how clean and seamless the transition looks. So now that you know how to create the videos, make sure to repeat the same process until you have generated all of the clips. With that out of the way, all we need to do now is create the voiceover for the script, and we move on to editing our video clips in CapCut. And as always, the process doesn't change. Choose your preferred voiceover tool, find a voice that matches the tone of the top channels in this niche, paste in a section of your script, and generate. As simple as that. Now the next thing you need to do is find background music that matches the historical mood of your chosen city. Now this is optional, but it does increase the quality of your video. You can use YouTube's audio library or Pixabay search for music. Search keywords that fit the atmosphere of your topic. Once that has been settled, we can now move on to editing. So now open up your CapCut or your preferred video editor. Once you are in, import all of the video clips you have created. With that done, select all of the clips and drag them down into the editing timeline. Now the important thing here is to make sure that you place all of the clips in order from the first to the last scene so that the visual story flows correctly from beginning to end. Now once everything is in place, increase the scale of each clip slightly, just enough so that the VO3 watermark disappears from the corner. Make sure not to overcrop, just nudge it until the watermark is gone. With that done, click on the Transitions option, then search for the Mix transition and drag it between every single clip so that the gaps between scenes feel smoother and more connected. With that done, drag your voiceover down into the editing timeline. Then go through the clips and sync them to the narration so that the visual era on screen matches what is being described in the audio. This process is very simple. Just listen to the voiceover and make sure each clip is placed at the correct part of the story. Now drag the background music below the voiceover in the timeline. Trim it so that it matches the exact length of your video. Then in the settings on the right side, reduce the volume to around -20 so that it does not overpower the voiceover. Then add a 3-second fade out to the music so that it ends smoothly. Now once everything is arranged, click on the Effects option and search for the Vignette effect. Select it and drag it across the entire timeline so that it covers the video from start to finish. This effect adds a cinematic quality to everything and makes the final video look much more polished. And with that out of the way, your video is complete. Now to export the video with the same settings I am using right here, the final result will be revealed at the end of this video. And just like that, you can create these types of AI city evolution videos completely free and without needing any prior experience. All of the prompts used in this video are inside the prompts file linked in the description below. Make sure to download it and use it as your guide throughout the entire process. If this video helped you out, make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment below and subscribe to this channel. As always, keep pushing, and I will see you in the next one.
A narrow, rocky promontory pushes out into dark water where two seas meet. The Bosphorus churns cold and gray to the east. The Golden Horn curves away to the north like a sleeping arm, and the Sea of Marmara stretches wide and silver to the south. The land is wild, covered in scrub oak and tall grass bending in the coastal wind. A handful of Greek settlers move across this headland dragging timber, their tunics salt-stained and rough, driving wooden stakes into the earth at the highest point of the peninsula. They are small against the landscape. Slowly, a crude wall begins to rise from the rock. A few wooden structures cluster inside it. Fishing boats rest on the shore below. Smoke rises from cook fires. The settlement is quiet, almost tentative, as if uncertain whether it deserves to exist on this extraordinary crossroads of water and land. Decades pass, and the wooden walls are replaced with cut stone. The settlement thickens and spreads. A proper agora takes shape at the heart of the city, paved in flat stone with colonnaded edges where merchants argue and philosophers pace. A small temple rises on the high point of the promontory, its white marble columns catching the Mediterranean sun. The harbor below fills with more vessels, amphorae stacked on the docks, sailors hauling nets, traders from Thrace and Persia and the Black Sea ports bartering grain and timber and oil. The city has found its purpose. It sits astride the only crossing between Europe and Asia, and every ship moving between the Mediterranean and the Black Sea must pass through its waters. Byzantium grows not because it chose to, but because geography gave it no other option. The streets broaden and the buildings multiply. A gymnasium appears, then a theater carved into the hillside facing the water. The temples grow more elaborate. The city walls push outward, enclosing more land, and the neighborhoods inside them become dense and layered. Wealthy homes with tiled courtyards near the top of the hill.